Have you ever wondered how something as small as green onions, those little things we chop up and toss into a bowl of pho or soup, could actually change your body in ways you never imagined? Sounds hard to believe, right? But what if I told you that by eating green onions every day, you could transform yourself from someone who's always catching colds and feeling tired into a healthier, more energetic version of yourself? Maybe even adding years to your life. How would you react? Some might say, green onions? What's so special about them? They're just a garnish. Oh, don't jump to conclusions just yet. Today, we're going to dive in and uncover what this little green plant is hiding that's got the whole world buzzing. Are you ready? Let's kick off this journey right now. So, what exactly are green onions that make them worth all this attention? They're not just your average garnish, that's for sure. Green onions, also known as scallions, are a nutrient-packed herb from the onion family. Sound familiar? They've got long, juicy green leaves and a tiny white base. Picture this. You're at the market, and the veggie seller holds up a fresh bunch of green onions, their gentle aroma wafting through the air. That's them. It's believed they originated in China thousands of years ago, then spread across Asia. Japan uses them in sushi, Thailand adds them to spicy dishes, and Korea can't do without them in kimchi or barbecue. Here in Vietnam, from a steaming bowl of onion porridge to a plate of fresh herbs with bun cha, green onions are practically a kitchen best friend. But it doesn't stop there. These days, green onions are everywhere, from India and Nepal to Africa, the Americas, and even Australia. A tiny herb that's traveled the world. Don't you find that pretty cool?
Why are green onions so loved, though? It's not random that they've become a star in both cooking and health. Inside those delicate leaves is a treasure trove of nutrients your body craves daily. We're talking vitamin C, vitamin A, iron, calcium, potassium, fiber. Doesn't that sound impressive? And that's not even counting the powerful antioxidants I'll dive into later. These goodies don't just keep you healthy, they support you from head to toe. Think heart, bones, even your skin. Imagine that, just a handful of green onions doing all that work. Worth a shot, right? But don't take my word for it yet. Ask yourself, am I missing out on something amazing that's this simple?
How do you bring green onions into your life, then? It's super easy. You don't need to be a master chef to make use of them. Just chop up a bit, sprinkle it over a hot bowl of soup, mix it into a salad, or even munch on a few stalks with your meal. You're already on your way. But how do you eat them right? How much is enough? And are there any tricks to watch out for? Don't worry. I'll walk you through it step by step later, so you can not only understand, but start applying it right away. Do you have any cool dishes with green onions? Tell me about them in the comments. I'd love to hear how you turn this herb into your kitchen's secret weapon. This is just the beginning, folks. We've got a long road ahead to explore the surprising benefits green onions have in store. Can you guess what the first one might be? Stick around for the next part to find out.
Alright, we've kicked things off with green onions, so let's dive into the first benefit I know you're all dying to hear. Eating green onions every day can turn you into a living shield against sickness. Sounds a bit over the top, doesn't it? But the truth is, green onions can boost your immune system so much you'll wonder, why didn't I know this sooner? Picture this. You breeze through flu season without a runny nose or cough, while everyone else is yawning from exhaustion. How would that feel? Don't laugh just yet, because I'm about to spill the secret behind this power of green onions.
First off, what's this immune system that green onions can wake up? Simply put, it's like an army guarding your body, fighting off bacteria, viruses, and all sorts of invaders trying to make you sick. It's made up of white blood cells, those brave little soldiers, plus a bunch of nutrients backing them up. And green onions? Inside each tiny stalk is a shining star, vitamin C. You've probably heard of vitamin C before. But don't underestimate it. Just a handful of green onions packs enough vitamin C to make your white blood cells stronger and sharper. For example, eat a bowl of hot green onion soup on a rainy day. Not only is it tasty, but it's like loading your body with ammo to fend off colds. Think about it. A cheap little herb doing all that. Pretty surprising, huh? But why is vitamin C in green onions such a big deal? For one, it's like a coach, making your white blood cells work better, helping them spot and destroy intruders faster. Second, it helps your body absorb iron from food, and iron's key for making blood to carry oxygen everywhere. Without it, you'd feel tired, look pale, and get sick easily. Sound familiar? Plus, vitamin C is an antioxidant, like a janitor sweeping away toxins from your system. What does that mean? You'll get sick less, and even if you do, it'll be milder than others. Imagine this. Your friends are down with the flu, but you're still skipping to work, all thanks to a few green onion stalks in your meals. Isn't that a solid reason to give it a try? Don't you want your body to be that tough? So how do you use green onions to boost your immune system? It's simple, but takes a little finesse. You could chop some up and sprinkle them over your morning fried eggs. Tasty and nutritious. Or cook a veggie soup with green onions and a bit of ginger to warm you up. Perfect for cold days. Feeling creative? Why not try a green onion juice with a splash of lemon and honey? Sounds odd, but it's a fast track to leveling up your immunity. The key is not to cook them too long, since high heat can zap the vitamin C. Just 5 to 10 stalks a day, steady as a habit, and you'll notice a difference. Do you catch colds a lot in winter? If so, try this and let me know how it goes in the comments. I'm dying to hear.
That's just the first benefit, though. Green onions have a ton more superpowers waiting for you to discover. What do you think the next one's about? Heart health, bones, or something totally unexpected? Don't miss the next part. I'll keep revealing stuff you'd never guess. Okay, we've seen how green onions can make you a warrior against illness. But did you know they're also a silent hero for your heart? Sounds a little weird, right? Think about it. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day, never resting, never complaining. But what if it gets tired? Blood pressure spikes, bad cholesterol piles up, and even strokes start lurking. Scary, huh? Don't panic, though, because green onions can help keep that heart of yours strong and steady. Today, I'll show you why this tiny herb can work such wonders.
So, what do green onions do for your heart? They're like a smart manager, keeping everything in your circulatory system in check. Inside green onions is a key mineral, potassium. Ring a bell? Potassium's the hero that keeps your blood pressure steady, stopping it from shooting up when you're stressed or eating too much salt. On top of that, green onions have stuff that cuts down bad cholesterol, what I jokingly call LDL, leave darn lipids, so it doesn't clog your arteries. For instance, eat a bowl of green onion soup with some salmon. Delicious and a breather for your heart. Plus, it keeps your heart muscle running smoothly, lowering the odds of heart attacks or strokes. A single herb doing all that for your ticker, pretty shocking, right?
Why does your heart need green onions so much? Because it's a non-stop machine that deserves proper care. When potassium stabilizes your blood pressure, it takes the strain off your heart, so you're less wiped out climbing stairs or working hard. And bad cholesterol? If it builds up too much, your arteries narrow and blood can't flow right, like a clogged pipe. Green onions don't just clean out the bad stuff, they boost the good cholesterol, HDL, keeping blood moving freely. What's the payoff? A stronger heart, a longer life, and no random chest pains to ruin your day. Ever thought something as basic as green onions could help you live longer? I'm sold on it.
How do you use green onions for your heart? Then, it's a breeze. You can slip them into your daily meals without breaking a sweat. Try chopping some up and sprinkling them over rice with stewed fish, fragrant and heart-friendly. Or stir-fry some veggies with green onions and olive oil. That's a golden combo for circulation. If you're into drinks, how about green onion tea? Simmer a few stalks in hot water with ginger. Cozy and great for your heart. Aim for 5 to 10 stalks a day, regular as clockwork. And you're nurturing your heart already. Just don't pile on too much salt or grease, or it'll backfire. Got any habits for a healthy heart? Share them with me in the comments. I'd love to learn from you. Green onions aren't done yet, though. Can you guess what's next? Here's a hint. It's about what keeps you standing tall and moving every day. Stay tuned for the next part. You'll be even more amazed, I promise.
We've covered immunity and heart health, but have you ever thought green onions could help you stand tall and walk steady? Sounds strange, doesn't it? Imagine waking up each morning with no back pain, no creaky joints when you get up. How dreamy would that be? But if I said adding a few green onion stalks to your meals could make it real, would you believe me? Don't shake your head just yet, because today I'll show you how green onions aren't just a garnish. They're a golden buddy for your bones and joints.
What do green onions do to keep your bones and joints strong? They're like a dedicated supplier, delivering two big players, calcium and potassium. Calcium's old news. It's the cement that builds your skeleton, keeping bones solid to hold you up daily. And potassium? It helps your bones soak up minerals better, locking in that perfect bone density. For example, eat a bowl of warm green onion porridge after a long day. Not only comforting but like a recharge for your bones. Plus, It eases muscle aches and cramps, those pesky foes after a workout or heavy lifting. A little herb caring for bones and muscles. Pretty neat, huh? Why do your bones and joints need green onions? Because bones aren't forever, folks. Over time, without TLC, they weaken, break easier, and joints stiffen, especially as you age. Calcium in green onions keeps your bones tough, so you can run, hike, whatever without aching. Potassium boosts mineral absorption, stopping your bones from getting hollow. Kinda creepy, right? And with magnesium relaxing your muscles, you'll dodge those midnight leg cramps. Anyone who's felt that knows it's worth avoiding. Picture this. A few green onions a day making you move freer and live stronger. Isn't that a fantastic reason to try?
How do you use green onions for your bones and joints? Easy, but mix it up to keep it fun. Chop some and toss them into a salad with spinach and salmon, calcium-packed and delicious. Or cook a green onion soup with stewed bones, great for bones and full of flavor. For a quick fix, sprinkle them over fried tofu, light and joint-friendly. Just 5 to 10 stalks a day in your main meals, and you're investing in your frame. Stick with it, though, don't skip days. Do your joints ache when the weather shifts? Try this and tell me how it works in the comments. I'm eager to know. Green onions have more tricks up their sleeve. What's the next benefit, you think? Something about cleaning your body from the inside? Intriguing, right? Dig into the next part. You won't want to miss it.
Alright, we've hit immunity, heart health, and bones. But green onions still have superpowers that'll blow your mind. Ever thought this herb could help you digest better, dodge cancer, even shed some pounds? Sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? Don't doubt it yet, because I'll prove green onions aren't just a kitchen helper. They're a bodyguard for your whole system. Ready to unpack these final benefits? Let's wrap up this journey together. First, let's talk digestion, something we all need to stay lively. What do green onions do for your gut? They're like a trusty sweeper, thanks to tons of natural fiber. That fiber keeps your intestines moving smooth, kicking tummies and indigestion to the curb. Those annoyances after a big meal. Say you eat rice with green onion soup. Not only tasty but a relief for your stomach. It even helps your kidneys filter waste and grab nutrients from food. Why is this a big deal? Because poor digestion means bloating, fatigue, even toxin buildup. Not fun, right? Add green onions to your plate, and your body cleans up better. How do you do it? Simple. Cook a bowl of green onion porridge with ginger when your tummy's off, or sprinkle them on noodles. Tasty and a gut saver. Do you get constipated a lot? Try this and let me know.
Next, a special perk for the ladies. Green onions cut the risk of urinary tract infections. What's the trick? With vitamin C and antioxidants, they fight inflammation, easing bladder swelling, something many women face, especially in cold weather or low water days. Why care? Because UTIs aren't just painful, they can mess with your health long-term if ignored. Green onions zap bacteria, clear harmful free radicals, and keep your urinary system humming. How to use them? Mix some into a salad with tomatoes and cucumbers, or cook a light pumpkin soup with them. Healthy and simple. Got other ways to prevent infections? Share in the comments, I'd love to hear.
Now a heavyweight benefit, green onions help fight cancer. Serious, right? Totally true. They've got bioflavonoids, powerful antioxidants, plus fiber and essential amino acids. What do? Bioflavonoids cut cell damage and flush excess estrogen, linked to breast cancer in women. Fiber stops colon cancer by keeping your gut clean. Why's this key? Cancer's a sneaky foe, and preventing it beats treating it any day. Just a handful of green onions daily helps shield you. Simple yet effective, huh? How to apply it? Toss them in stir-fries, soups, or stuff them in bread. Tasty and reassuring. Do you think natural foods can fight cancer? Tell me your take in the comments. Lastly, green onions aid weight loss. Great news for anyone eyeing a slimmer waist. How? With natural fiber and low calories, they keep you full, curbing snack cravings. Why bother? Losing weight isn't just about looks. It's about health. And who doesn't want to strut confidently without extra baggage? How to use them? Swap chips for a green onion salad with veggies, or add them to a light evening soup. Delicious and waste-friendly. A heads up though, some folks rarely might get sniffles, itchy eyes, or bloating from too much. If it feels off, ease up and try again slowly. Got a weight loss tip? Spill it in the comments.
So, we've explored green onions from A to Z: immunity, heart, bones, digestion, cancer prevention, and weight loss. See that? One little herb pulling off massive feats. I bet you're thinking, why not start now? Exactly, toss some in your meals today, feel the change, and make it a habit. But don't hoard this secret. Like this video if it helped, share it with friends to get healthy together, and drop a comment below. How you use green onions this week? Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss simple, awesome health tips like this. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. See you in the next video, where we'll uncover more cool stuff.